Hello, my earth angels. This week, the theme for you is movement, movement, and movement. There is some sort of an ego that's coming your way, some work that is ending for you, and there's some new beginning with regards to work that's coming your way. I see that things are coming. I'm going to move like really in the speed, but read your contract carefully. I will suggest do not be overconfident, because I see that this week there's some sort of the ego of I know it all, don't teach me. All of that might get in your way. So I will suggest that do not have a judgment on others. Look within your own self. More or less, the focus for you this week is going to essentially be work, work, and work. With regards to love, there are two things that is happening. Either you are trying to control your partner or you being controlled. In either case, this push and pull dynamic, this ego-driven thing is not going to go far. So work on yourself, dissolve the judgments, dissolve the doubts about each other, about all that you're holding on to. Just do that. I am telling you, with 10 years of my experience into spiritual space, the moment that ego gets dissolved, you will see how your relationship beautifully transforms. Lucky color for you this week are purple and green. I am Monica Soni. Do share this reel, save it, and follow for more. Hello Aries, you fire starters. Why are you fighting? Why are you in a mood to fight? Tell me that. Tell me in the comments, why do you want to fight so bad? But here, you're not fighting with just people outside. You're actually fighting with your own self. Why are you doing that? I know that it's been tough lately. I know that. But all the emotions that you've been bottling up, everything that you've been containing just with your own self, it's time to let go of it. It's time to release it. I want you to write in the comment, I am grounding my energy, because that's the theme for you this week, dear Aries. With regards to work, you're likely to get some new opportunity or just a job interview. It could be a new project, but some initiation of something new might happen in this week for you. With regards to love, if you're single, it's possible that you're going to meet someone, and someone who meets you at your energy level, someone who can meet you at your expectation level. And there'll also come a time in this week where you're going to just tell yourself this, that enough is enough. I am not going to sort of wallow in the, overthinking. I'm not going to be sitting with where I am at, and you would want to break free of this. That much I can tell you. You will not be feeling like after a point you're going to break free of this, the feeling that you've actually been having. With my 10 years of experience, I can tell you this, that do some grounding activity. Maybe just take a walk in the nature, maybe do some meditation, maybe just be out in the moonlight at night, soak yourself out in the moon. Maybe if you're anywhere by the ocean, by the river, please go there. If you have some nice trees or plants around it, please sit there and just kind of get that energy for yourself, to ground yourself. Lucky colors for you this week are red and yellow. I am Monica Soni. Do share this reel, save it, and follow for more. Hello, you wild minds. I don't know what is it. This is like the third consecutive week and you guys are cracking it. Like how? Happy birthday, dear Geminis. And this birthday month for you is going to be all about celebrations, all about joy, all about coming together with your loved ones, with people who matter to you. The celebrations are already starting, because I see that you are in a mood for victory. I see that you are just moving ahead in the direction that you want. You're just having great time with your loved ones, celebrating, enjoying, which is great. So there are two sides of you, right? So the one that you've shown the world, another one that was conflicting, that was troubled, that side of you, the moment you honor your adversities, the moment you accept, the moment you realize your adversities, the moment you feel, the moment that happens, there's nothing Geminis, nothing can stop you. But before that, there has to be some work that has to happen within, being absolutely true to how you are feeling. I want you to write in the comment, I claim this renewed energy. I want you to write, I claim this renewed energy. I'm telling you this with 10 years of experience in spiritual space. With regards to work, you've been giving interviews, you've been trying to get some projects. All of that is all coming to a culmination. There is a direction that you're going to find for yourself. There's all of the conflicting thoughts that were there in you with regards to work, with regards to career, with regards to a direction. All of that clarity is what you are going to get in this particular week, dear Geminis. With regards to love, there's a possibility that you're going to meet someone while you're at the party, or keep your eyes open, dear Geminis. There's a possibility that you may just find someone there. Lucky colors for you this week are orange and blue. I am Monica Soni. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. Hello my moon hearts. What I see this week for you is that you're feeling that there's a lack of intensity. What I'm feeling is that you're somewhere, you feel that nothing is moving in any direction. You're feeling stuck. You're not able to make a progress that you would like it to be. I see that you're feeling burdened, you're feeling worked up. You're also trying to see your situation and things from many different perspectives, but at this point you aren't able to see through things. That's what I can see at this point. So you're also feeling very hurt. You're also feeling very emotional about certain things and certain aspects in your life which you think that you're losing. So you're also mourning that loss for some reason. What is that loss? Do tell me in the comments. I would want to know. What is it that you're really holding on to? And with regards to love, in case if you're already in a love situation or in a marriage, why are you not willing or ready to spend on your partner? Why are you just holding on to things? Why are you just not willing to just, treat your partner so beautifully? Please do that. Please spend some money on your partner. Lucky color for you this week are green and grey. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. Hello sunshines. This week you're in a mood to control. And control and how? Why? You're trying to control things to a point that you're getting obsessed with things. It's not serving you. With regards to work, I see that there's some sort of dissatisfaction that you're feeling. You're not happy with the way, the information is being shared with you, or the way the system or the structure is operating at this point in time. You see a lot of loopholes. You see that a lot of information and details are not being shared very transparently, and that's something that you don't do well with. So that's really bothering you somehow. And I also see that you're also looking out for options from where you are at this particular point or in this coming week, dear Leos. With regards to love, I see that you're trying to control too much here. Your thoughts are racing. You just want to pick up a fight. You truly just want to pick up a fight and just kind of go all out. What this relationship at this point in time essentially needs is some grounding, some communication. What it needs is reinitiating things. If you go all charged, all racing, it's not going to culminate into what you are really essentially looking for in this particular relationship. I want you to write in the comments, I let go of this control. I want you to let go of this control and hence claim this energy by writing in the comment, I let go of this control. Lucky colors for you this week are yellow and white. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. Dear Virgos, this week you are ready to explore the possibilities. Like you are ready. You want to see what is in store for you. You're done being angry. You're done suppressing yourself. You're done putting other people as a priority. You're done doing all of it. Like now it's time that you've decided for yourself that now I am my priority. So if you feel that already, write it in the comment. I want you to claim this energy. Write in the comment, say I am my priority. With regards to work, I see that you're exploring options. You are really interested in, apart from the job that you've been doing or the work that you've been doing, you want to follow your passion. You want to follow what is, what's exciting for you, that just makes you happy, that gives you joy. And I am able to see that, with that, you're going to make the right decisions. You've already made your decision that this is what I like, this is where I bring in money, this is where I follow my passion and eventually make money out of it as well. So you are very clear in your thought process. You have explored all of it, and now you're ready to take those steps. With regards to love, there's some work romance happening. I see that already here in the cards, that there's a possibility that you could find someone, or you are probably like seeing someone at work already. So there's some work romance that's brewing. But in case, if you're trying to date your boss, don't get there. Do not get there, because that will eventually become very messy for you. So remember that this week you're only wanting to explore possibilities in all areas of your life. This is the possibility that you may want to not explore. Lucky colors for you this week are green and black. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. To share this reel, save it and follow for more. My mystic Scorpions, this is going to be a very intense week for you. So that's the heads up I'm giving you well in advance. There are so many things that are happening with you. It's going to be a lot of emotionally, it's a week that's going to bring you a lot of awareness. This week is not going to be easy in terms of your mental and emotional plane. What I'm seeing here is that work-wise, you're really unhappy. You could also, I see that you're walking, either there are two things happening. Either you're walking away from the job, you're trying to put papers or resign, or you're extremely unhappy at the workplace, or you're disheartened and you're feeling betrayed at work, essentially. But what you need to focus on is the good side of it. Before talking to people, before securing another job, do not walk away, please. That's a humble request I'm doing to you, dear Scorpions. Please do not walk away unless you have something which is already there for you ready, right? With regards to love, what I'm seeing is that all the efforts that you've put into your relationship, in case if you were in one, or you are trying to get into one, it's going to be a karmic one for you. Either it's a karmic closure or it's a karmic one that you're starting. But I see a judgment card. So I see that a lot of you may be going through certain breakups, certain karmic lessons, if I can put it that way, in your relationship, dear Scorpions. There's awareness here. The theme for you is awareness here. What you essentially need to do is you need to cast off your darkness. You need to cast off your, shadows, things that aren't working for you, things that are under wraps, things that are really like the moment you start removing the fluff from your life, and that's how you will structure your thought process, it's only going to make your decision making easier. Because I see that you are going to make some real decisions this week, because with I see that it's very intense week for you. But in the comments, guys, do tell me what is it that you're going through. I would want to learn about this, and I want you to write in the comments, I welcome light. Because with 10 years of my experience into spiritual space, I definitely can tell you that things are going to be intense for you this week, dear Scorpions. Lucky colors for you this week are teal and red. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. My fellow dear Librans, this week is all about not holding on to things too tightly. The cards suggest clearly that till the time you keep holding on to things, it is not going to serve you well. This week also supports entrepreneurship. In case if you've been thinking about starting something of your own, this week is really the one that you can actually take the next steps and make things rolling for you. Week also is a reminder for you, dear Librans, in case if you've been working for yourself, or even if you're on a job and you've been giving more than what you actually have been receiving in terms of remuneration, then it's time for you to have that upgrade. So when you decide to take those steps for yourself, there is universe who's going to support you in it. You are going to get the protection. This is the Wheel of Fortune card, my friends. So there's absolutely no way, if you decide and take those steps, come out of the fear, come out of those things of holding of those belief systems that you've been holding on to. The moment you break free of that, you're going to see that, how things beautifully move for you. With regards to love, I see that you've been in an emotional conflict. You've been fighting your emotions off lately. It's about some control dynamic again that's happening here. You want to be in a relationship, or you are in a relationship, you want to be treated a certain way. You have certain things for yourself which are great, but then those aren't being met, and that emotional conflict is somewhere eating you up. Remember this fact that you're born of infinite joy. So go back to that source, go back to the source of where you find that joy. That joy is within. So look out for that particular emotion in you, my dear fellow Librans. I want you to claim this beautiful energy by writing in the comments, I am joyous. I want you to write here in the comments, I am joyous. Lucky color for you this week are green and ochre. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. To share this reel, save it and follow for more. Dear Sagittarians, you're taking the stress of things that don't even belong to you. You have taken up too much on yourself and on your plate. And you're so consumed by that stress that you aren't able to see beyond it. You aren't able to see people who whistleblowing it for you. You aren't able to see people who are trying to get you out of the stress. You just hear, like you can see, right? The person is trying to get that person out of the stress, but this person who's so stressful about everything just doesn't care. That's your situation at this point in time, dear Sagittarian. At work, I see that there's some travel that's going to happen for you. People are definitely looking up to you for advice, for guidance. If you're on a certain position at work, especially when there are things that involve a lot of money making decisions, people are definitely turning towards you, and all of that pressure is somewhere that you've taken it on yourself. I want you to claim this energy by writing in the comments, I welcome abundance. I want you to be prepared for the abundance that's coming your way. With regards to love, I see that there are these two cards which has very different energies. Yes, there's love, but then there's a situation happening where you're really fearing the loss of a person or a relationship for that matter. What I'm seeing is that you're just feeling the burden or the weight of certain emotions at this point in time, which is also affecting your health at some level, right? I strongly urge you to take care of your health, dear Sagittarians, especially your back, your neck, your head, and it could also be some migraine and headaches. So really take care of your health. Hydrate yourself well. Lucky color for you this week are purple and ochre. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. Hi dear Capricorns, this week is about transitioning from confusion to clarity. That's the theme for you this week. At work, I see that there are a lot of ideas, there is a lot of potential, there are a lot of opportunities that you've been exploring. But out of those opportunities, there is one which is going to really, bring out that financial gain for you. There's something meaningful trying to emerge out of the chaos that there is. I want you to write it in the comments, I invite new opportunities. I want you to invite new opportunities in your life, because this card is all about manifesting those opportunities in your life, dear Capricorns. So with regards to love, if you're single, there's a lot of thought that's also going in that direction. And if you're already in a relationship or in a commitment or marriage, I see that you're going to have some very important breakthrough conversations with your partner. It could be about, how do you find a balance in the relationship or in a marriage, or it could be how do you, it could also be about the sharing of it, right? Like what is it that you require? What is it that your partner is requiring? So those real tough conversations in a relationship are something that you will do it, and you're going to do it like really magically. Like, this conversation will have some fruitful outcome out of this whole thing. Lucky colors for you this week are gray and pink. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it and follow for more. Dear Aquarians, the theme for you this week is stop forcing the outcomes and go with the flow. I want you to claim this energy by writing in the comments, I go with the flow. With regards to work, I see there's some intense transformation that is happening for you, dear Aquarians. What is essentially happening is all that structure, all that format, the way you've been operating, the way you've been thinking, the way you've been handling things at work or with regards to work, that is all going to like be shattered now. And there is a new direction that you're going to get. Of course, there is going to be a little bit of a conflict of this or that, but you're going to eventually gain that clarity that you need, and you're going to also slow and steady the money that you probably need or want. It isn't right here in that regard, but you're moving in that direction. So be patient, keep moving, keep doing, and you're going to get there eventually. With regards to love, there's a very layered sort of cards that have come for you, dear Aquarians. What is happening is that you're trying to avoid certain emotions, certain needs, certain requirements in a relationship that you probably need or you have, and trying to just sort of fit in or fill in for your partner or your significant other. But that is not going to go on for very, very long, because you need two to tango. Queen of Pentacles here is a clear-cut reminder for you, dear Aquarians, that real love has to feel safe. I want you to ask this tough question to yourself this week. What is it that you're waiting for? Is it love? Is it success? To finally feel enough? The moment you find that answer for yourself and then decide to go with the flow, you will see things unfolding for you. Do not fear the collapse. Not every collapse is a failure. Certain changes in life are for redirection. So take it in that stride and just go about it. Lucky colors for you this week are blue and green. I'm Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it, and follow for more. Dear Pisces, this week for you, it's all about the journey from your external success to your internal truth. This week is all about creative fulfillment. It's all about the material fulfillment, the success, the money that is attached to the kind of work that you do. This week is all about that. And this week, what I actually see is that you're beautifully going to bring out your creative side, and not just that, you're going to be all out in expressing how you want and how you, would like your work to be. So you're actually in that sense, if I may say, you're going to be dictating your own terms this week. With regards to relationship, if you're in one, I already see that there's a relationship fatigue that you're experiencing. You're trying to push too much and way too hard into sustaining it or trying to keep it afloat. But somewhere it is just kind of dying. The efforts that you're putting in are not culminating to the outcome that you wish you would have had in this relationship. I want you to change this energy for yourself. Write in the comments, I am open to change. In the comments, I am open to change. Because the cards are pushing you to actually identify that, is it like a soul level connection? Is it like a genuine connection? Or is it just out of, a very random sort of a relationship? So this week, essentially, you're going to start feeling the difference between, two things. One, is this the life that you're really willing, and is this a life that nourishes you versus the life that you thought would nourish you? So that difference is something that you will be able to see, and that clarity is something that you're going to get. Lucky colors for you this week are orange and white. I am Monica Soni with 10 years of experience into spiritual space. Do share this reel, save it, and follow for more.